Today is November 23rd, 2021. This is Mordecai, host of the updates, bringing you your daily Elden Ring update. There's a new tweet from Elden Ring today. This time it's about Torrent, and it says, "This ashen steed chose you from the beginning. He seems to understand something inherent about your nature. This reaffirms what Melina tells us in our first encounter with her.
Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect."
I'm just sad that our player character is mute, so we can't motivate Torrent like this.
Okay, boy. Yeah. There, boy. There, boy. Good. That's my boy.
But yeah, it'd be interesting to see why Torrent chose us. Perhaps it has something to gain from our quest of becoming an Elden Lord. In other news though, Bandai Namco posted an Elden Ring starter guide the day before the network test went live. And this guide is mostly self-explanatory stuff if you've ever played a From Software game. But there's still some cool new stuff to go over. For example, there's this screenshot depicting a new spirit summon that we haven't seen before, though the enemy version of it was out of bounds in the closed network test. Anyway, the guide tells us that you need a rebirth monument nearby in order to summon spirits. The rebirth monument is represented by this icon, so you don't even have to look for it. It also says that only one spirit summon can be summoned at a time, and they can't be summoned in multiplayer. The summon leaves if it dies or the boss dies, or if it goes too far from the monument, or if you resummon the same spirit. From my experience, they were pretty useful in taking the aggro away from the enemy or the boss. The page also mentions that some enemies won't have their stances broken with a single parry, which makes sense since they want to mitigate how powerful it can be. More importantly though, the guide tells us about the new status effects in Elden Ring. We have some returning ones like Poison, which causes you to take continuous damage. Then there's Red Rot, which has the same description, and I'm guessing works the same way as Toxic does in Dark Souls. Then there's Hemorrhage, which judging by its description is essentially the same as Bleed. And we have Frostbite, which works a bit differently than before since apparently you will take increased damage from other resources, and it doesn't mention anything about inhibiting your stamina regen. We also have Madness, which will cause you to go mad and lose a great deal of both HP and FP. So basically, it's Frenzy from Bloodborne, but it ruins your FP as well. We also have a new status effect called Sleep, which states that if you are in a state of sleep, you will become drowsy. Weaker characters will fall asleep entirely. I wonder if this is the name to what happens to enemies when we use sleep arrows on them, or if it's possible that we also suffer from this status effect as well. Appropriately, the final status effect is called Death. If you are in a state of death, you will be struck down instantly, and this is probably the same as the curse effect but renamed. So yeah, those are the newer things from the guide. If you've had a chance to play the network test or watch videos of it or even played previous From Software games, then most of the stuff on this guide will be familiar to you. There's still a link to it in the description if you'd like to read it for yourself. But anyway, this has been your daily Elden Ring update for November 23rd, 2021.